Hi, how y'all doing today? It is the 5th of July 2022 and the CERN has been activated. There's a woman in the United States I watch on YouTube and weird stuff's happening to her, okay? Like, she went to pick up a table instead of beside a chair, so she put her tea on it, and when she turned around, it was a chair instead of a table. And she said, I know I picked up the table. What's going on? Okay? Just weird stuff like that. I find it interesting. I'm going to pay attention to see if anything happens like that. Because CERN is like, yeah, deals with energy, particles, everything, right? So we'll see. You know what's weird this morning when I woke up? I opened my window and I was sitting here like I normally do. And it sounded like I heard a dinosaur, right? I thought, that's strange. It sounded like a dinosaur. There wasn't a train, there was no trucks or anything around. It was like about 6:30 in the morning. That's interesting, right? But I hear and see things that other people don't because they're too closed-minded. And my mind's open. I have a wonderful imagination too, right? But yeah, I know what I hear. So, interesting, to say the least. All right. Oh, it's the first quarter, I believe. Yes, the first quarter of the moon phase today, tonight, whatever, right? And it's about action. Action. CERN took action, didn't it? It did. So I wonder what else action. We take action too. In doing what? I'm not sure, but we'll see, right? Action to manifest, an action to love more, an action to get what you deserve in life. Well, I don't like the E because it means no in front of a word. Action for what to be served in life. Um, yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, last night it was different. I had my steak and eggs. That's 3 boiled eggs and a steak for dinner, and a couple of pieces of naan as a bread. And yeah, burnt it pretty good, but it was still the bread was pretty good even though I burnt it. So yeah, and like I was taught, burnt bread's good for us. It helps your throat. My mother taught me that when I was a little girl. Um, and I was very sore last night. My bones were hurting, my hips, my neck, my head, my shoulders, everything, my feet. So I asked my angel, my guardian, to ease my body, take the pain. And the next thing and that was about 7:30, I think, and I was listening to autodidactic on YouTube. Autodidactic means self-taught, okay? Um, and I was listening to him because him and the female he has on there are very smart. They have very open minds, right? I like the way their minds work. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up at like 10 o'clock, 10:01. I get repeating numbers daily, all of them, okay? And not just on the clock, everywhere. So yeah, I was like, oh wow, I fell asleep. I hope I can sleep through the night, or am I going to be up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning again? So I got up and I shut everything off, did my routine at night, laid back down, did my gratitude list, and went to sleep. And I woke up around 2, I think, to use the bathroom, and then went right back to sleep. I woke up this morning at 6:30, and I felt so rested. I had no pain this morning when I woke up. I was so grateful. It's the first thing I did when I opened my eyes. I was like, I am so grateful for the rest I got. Because it's been like a week since I've been able to sleep very well. More than 4 hours, right? I slept a lot last night. It's beautiful. I love it. So yeah. Um, I notice when I talk or smile, I have this weird thing with my mouth. Half of my mouth goes funny. My father used to do the same thing. When he passed and he was in his coffin, he had this smirk on his face, okay? Like he was getting away with something. And now I got this weird smirky thing on my face. I'm not trying to do it, but I was thinking maybe it's because I have no teeth on the bottom here. Or, I don't know. But I think it's funny looking sometimes. Um, yeah. So I slept really, really good. But my pain's coming back in one of my hips. But the weather seems to do that to me too, right? Our consciousness. And a lot of anxiety, but it wasn't mine, right? I wasn't feeling anxious about anything. Not consciously, anyway. So I can tell because, sweaty, stinky kind of thing. But yeah, well, that's passed because whoever it belonged to, I sent it back to them. I was like, yeah, it's not mine. I'm not anxious. I'm happy. I am. Nothing to be not happy about, even though I have all these neighbors around me that are trying to use their small minds to get me. But it's friggin' ridiculous. It's so funny, right? I've been watching The Energy Vampire. Next door, she got three or four people, right? That go sit when she's outside. They go sit with her because she'd be crying, right? You know what I mean? It's trying to get people's energy, right? Feel sorry for me. Come on, be on my side, right? And the thing is, though, when I was talking to her, she doesn't like any of these people, and they don't like her. Okay, so how can they work together? They really can't, can they? Like I've said before in lots of my videos, if you manifest for a reason other than good, it is not going to come to fruit for you. It really won't. So when I see them out there and I hear them because they be loud, right, trying to get my attention, I just raise my vibe. I put on the happiest music I can and I start dancing because I like to dance. I'm a magical manifester when I dance. And within 5 minutes, the people are gone. They all leave because they can't be around a high vibration. Me not even being outside, me being in my own home without them even seeing me. Because I hold this space. I'm a transmitter, right? For the light and for love. So, yeah, I thought that's quite interesting. I'm going to keep that stuff up, let me tell you, right? I know I'm protected. I was I was told that a while ago, right? Yeah. I'm safe and secure. And I'm grateful for my house for that reason too. So it protects me as well, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And yesterday, the dark energy tried to get me down, right? My daughter calls me up in the morning. My granddaughter, there's something wrong with her foot. It's all swollen up, purple, sore. My daughter was so down, she's like, oh, mom, 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 right? And so I was like, okay, calm down, right? And then I thought about it. She sent me some pictures and I looked at it and I said, I think it's a sprain, right? She said, well, how could you do that? I said, you turned your back and her ankle turned, right? I said, sit her and put her foot in a sink of cold water. Give her a Tylenol because I, at this time, don't know any other method yet to get to help with that. I will learn what to take place of that chemical poison, right? And within, by the time noon came, the swelling had gone down, right? So, because I texted her, I said, how's my granddaughter doing? And she told me, oh, she's better, but I can't keep her off her foot. And I said, that's okay. She's a little lion, right? She's tough. She's a warrior. She got it in her too. Don't mind that. I dye my hair in my nightgown, right? So yeah, it's crappy. I don't care. You're gonna see me in my pajamas anyway. I live alone, right? I don't care. So yeah. And then my son had to go for an operation, the one that got double vaxxed, right? He got a double hernia. And yesterday he went for surgery. And I was very concerned about it because I was afraid of them vaccinating him again and the incompetent surgeons. Because if you learn about the medical system, they just get pushed right through, study it for a year and yeah, you can cut people open, right? And that doesn't impress me much. They got rid of all our good doctors when this vid started, okay? And all the older ones that had experience, and then they moved in all these young psychopathic narcissists. Yeah. So that was concerning me. But my angel told me not to worry. I picked some cards out of my decks, and they all came up with the same answers, right? You're worrying about nothing. Let it go. Everything's going to turn out. Everything's going to be fine. Your family is protected. All your loved ones are protected. So, Yeah. And he hasn't been answering my texts because he's on very low vibration, right? The universe, or the negative energy had him since he was born, right? And he was raised very fearful. He has a lot of fear in him for some reason, right? I've been trying to make him lion up, but it's hard because he's living, or not living, but staying with a bunch of narcissists right now. So, yeah, that's the thing. But it's his soul path, his life journey, and he's going to have to figure it out for himself. So I texted him and I said, let me know how it goes, please. And so a couple hours later, I get a text back and it says, I'm okay. So I texted him back and said, lovely. And that was it. So that worked out too, right? Stuff that you think's not going to turn, that might not go right. You just have to have faith. You just have to have faith that everything will work out. Ask the creator, the universe, the angels, and they'll let you know. And so, yeah, it didn't have bring me anxiety that you would normally cause, or depression or anything like that. I just trusted and everything turned out. It's beautiful. Yeah, it is beautiful. So keep your eye open and see if anything weird happens in the realm today. All right? Interesting. I find it very interesting. I don't know. There was something else I want to talk about, but I can't remember right now. But maybe that's the realm. I don't know. See the thing of the both. Weird. All right. Well, that's it for now. I love you all as a collective consciousness. Have a wonderful day. Good things are coming our way. Bye.